Congratulations on purchasing the Blichmann Engineering WineEasy. The WineEasy is like no other wine fermenter or press on the market. You will find that the WineEasy is the no mess, no contamination way to make great wine. The WineEasy is sold in 3 basic systems, allowing you maximum versatility of the equipment without having to buy duplicate or unnecessary parts. Like all fermenting procedures, sanitation is of the utmost importance. Prior to using your WineEasy for the first time, it is very important to clean all the equipment thoroughly to remove any debris or oils left from the manufacturing process, using a caustic solution such as soda ash and a Scotch-Brite pad or a sponge. A sulfite and citric acid solution is then used to sanitize the equipment after cleaning. You may also use powdered brewery wash or PBW, which is a safer alternative to caustics and has fantastic soil lifting capabilities. You may also use Star San, an acid-based no-rinse sanitizer also commonly used in the food and brewing industry. It is particularly effective as a spray sanitizer. The printed manual included with the product includes more detail on the use of all of these products. Before we can start making wine, let's take a look at the assembly of the 3 elements that make up the WineEasy. First, let's start with the correct assembly of the WineEasy fermenting tank. Your WineEasy fermenting tank is shipped with 1 tank lid, 1 ring stand, 1 bottom valve assembly, 1 false bottom, and 1 pressure plate. Upon removing the tank from the shipping box, please make sure to check there has been no shipping damage. Use a tape measure to measure the width around the lip of the fermenter. The dimensions should be within 1/8 of an inch all the way around. If it is slightly out of round, simply lay the fermenter on its side and push gently to reshape. Contact your retailer immediately if there is any significant shipping damage. First, start by placing the stand on a level floor and setting the fermenting tank on top. Next, we need to assemble and sanitize the tri-clamp drain assembly. Make sure to use a black gasket between each set of flanges. Also, check to make sure that the valve handle rotates away from the elbow. After each use, we recommend you disassemble the ball valve and sanitize thoroughly by loosening the nut and tri-clamp thumb screw as shown. Taking care not to tear the silicone seal. To assemble, simply do the reverse. After soaking all of your fittings in your sanitizing solution, install the tri-clamp threaded nut on the inside of the pot and thread the matching tri-clamp fitting onto the nut, making sure the black O-ring stays in place. Next, using the supplied tool attached to a ratchet wrench, tighten the assembly, making sure to use a wrench on the outside to prevent slippage. Do not use Teflon tape on these threads. Once the tri-clamp fitting is secured, simply tilt the fermenting tank back on its stand and install the drain assembly using a clamp. Next, fill the tank about 1/4 of the way full with your sulfite citric acid sanitizing solution. Use a pump with hose or a pitcher to rinse the walls of the tank and lid for several minutes. Now, install the pressure plate in the bottom of the tank, making sure that the tabs face upwards. Next, install the screw eye in the false bottom. This will be used as a handle to remove the false bottom after use. Now gently place the false bottom in the fermenter and use the large fender washer and wing nut to secure it to the bottom of the fermenter. Finger tight is plenty, do not over tighten. Finally, flood all surfaces one last time with sanitizer and drain through the tri-clamp fitting into a pan. The WineEasy piston assembly comes with 1 piston plate, 4 guide plates, 4 guide bars, and 1 silicone wiper seal. Using the supplied wing nuts and screws, assemble the press as shown. making sure to position the white guide bars so that the rounded area comes in contact with the tank walls. Before installing the seal, soak it in a sanitizing solution and flood with your sulfite citric acid solution, repeating several times. Now, install the seal around the press, making sure the seal bead faces down towards the wine. It is very important that the bead faces the wine and the wiper faces up. Installing it inverted will prevent it from making a good seal. The WineEasy vacuum press kit includes one vacuum pump, one check valve assembly, the vacuum hoses, one racking cane, vacuum fittings, one number 7 drilled silicone stopper, one number 7 solid silicone stopper, and one double-aught small tan stopper. Included in the vacuum press kit is a check valve assembly that prevents liquid from entering the vacuum pump. Periodic cleaning of this check valve is recommended. When disassembling, please make sure not to lose the included O-rings or check valve ball. The only assembly needed for the vacuum press is installing the 1/4 inch NPT coupling and the 1/4 inch tube by 1/4 inch NPT quick connect to the vacuum pump. Please make sure to use Teflon tape on both connections. Tighten firmly, but do not over tighten. This concludes the assembly and sanitation of your Blichmann Engineering WineEasy system. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact us. And be sure to keep up with all of our exciting new releases by contacting your local Blichmann Engineering retailer or visiting us at www.blichmannengineering.com.